Hi friends. I'm doing really well. Like suspiciously well. Today is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. So that means surgery day was Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm day 4 post-op. And it's not super easy for me to breathe deeply in this compression garment. So you'll see me struggling, but it's not like a major concern or anything, so don't be alarmed. My phrasing may be weird, so I apologize for that. But today I am off of narcotics. I haven't done a video. I've done a couple clips over the last couple of days, but there hasn't been enough of like changes that I felt like it was warranted to really make a new video. But a lot of people have reached out because they're worried and they're like, I hope you're okay. I hope you're just not in like a lot of pain or anything. And that's why we haven't heard from you. So thank you all for those who have reached out. It's very sweet. It's very nice to get your concern over calls and texts and social media and all of the things. But I'm doing well. Like I said, so today is my first day without any pain pills other than Tylenol extra strength. I took my Oxy just one last night before I went to bed, and slept mostly through the night, got up once to pee, I think, and then yeah, sorry, I'm trying to remember. So highlights. Still haven't pooped. I don't feel constipated, so that's good. It's not like I can't poop or I feel like I have to and it's not coming out. I don't feel anything in there. Yesterday I realized I probably should just be eating more. For any new people, so if you're starting here, I did have a VSG surgery October of 2022, so I don't eat a lot of food in general. So not pooping every day is not a huge deal for me. And sorry if you're squeamish about bowel movements. I'm not. So if it feels improper, feel free to skip around because I don't know. Poop's really important right now. So like I said, I'm day 4 post-op. Haven't pooped yet. Between the anesthesia, the narcotics, the probably lack of volume of food, and I also wanted to prepare as best as I could, and I started taking stool softeners before surgery. So I took some Colace Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Surgery day was Friday, and then I started the Colace again Saturday. So I've done Colace every day, and I started adding Miralax. And I've been drinking my morning coffee, which usually does it for me. So the fact that it has been interesting to say the least. I was getting worried because as I have mentioned before, I had a really hard time with constipation for my VSG surgery, and that pain was unreal, and I don't want to experience that again. So a friend offered a box of suppositories that had worked for her, and I had never tried those before, so that was a new experience. But even after I did one of those, nothing. So I just kind of think there just might not be anything in there, and like, I don't know, we'll see. Little weird, but I asked my husband. So my husband just left to take the kids to karate class. My dad's home, he's downstairs, so if I need anyone, he is here, so I'm not alone. But this is probably like my first alone time in many days, and so grateful for my husband. But it's also nice to have just some peace. I like my alone time in general. This is a leg pillow concoction. I'll probably, once I have more mobility, show you guys all of the things that has provided me comfort. I might have shown it. I think I have shown it before, but this is just a little strap my husband put on my heating pad for me, and then I have my little black pillow for my lumbar support under there still. I've been showering, so I was cleared to shower day 2 post-op, and we did do that. My husband came in with me to help and make sure I didn't like fall or get too tired or anything like that. The way we do it is that I do lay back in this recliner. We unzip, because my compression garment unzips on both sides, and again, when I have more mobility, I'll show you guys all this stuff later, but I don't get around awesome right now. But to kind of like decompress and like recalibrate to a non-compression body, I lay back in the chair. So my husband will, or I've been able to do it recently. I'll lay back, I'll unzip, and then there's the hook and eye all the way down the sides as well. Undo all of those, and then kind of let it flap off, take off my bra, and just kind of lay here in the glory of nakedness. I also have like foam boards that are inside my garment as well, and that's probably why. That's funny. I just had plastic surgery for my tummy, and I feel like I look so much bigger than I actually am because of all the padding and all the stuff. Anyway, it's glorious and it feels lovely, and the drains leave impressions on your skin because they're under the garment. So that's a huge relief, being able to move those off of that like sensitive spot that they've kind of nestled into in your thigh. And it feels great. And I set like a 10-minute timer, and I just lay in my recliner with all the things off of me, decompress, and then I will get up. That's when I'll do the bathroom. We've kind of arranged it around a poop attempt. Time-wise, we'll arrange it around that, because I do have the whole crotch is not in the garment, but I don't know, like the pee funnel I feel like is safe because I can, manipulate it and there's no pee getting on anything, but I feel worried about getting poop on this thing and then having to wash it and all that kind of stuff, which I do need to wash it tomorrow anyway. But regardless, sorry I'm rambling. Showered today for the second time, was able to do it all by myself. My husband did have to towel dry me from the waist down though, because bending over is not happening. Getting up and off the toilet has gotten substantially better, because it really is mostly legs. It's not a lot of like ab core. So that hasn't been bad at all, and I was pleasantly surprised when I had learned that after the first time sitting on it. I'm still using my walker for walks down the upstairs hallway, around in my room, but I don't need it. Like, I'm not gonna fall if I don't have it. And I mean, even on day 1 or just even surgery day, like I didn't feel like I was putting all my weight on it or anything, because you still want to use, like, you don't want to completely not have any use of this, because the more you use it, the stronger it gets, kind of a thing, like any muscle. You just don't want to overdo it, obviously, because it is repairing. Yeah, I feel good overall. That's really kind of what I wanted to put out there today. The pain pills, I did end up doing 2 oxys every 4 hours for a while, and then when I felt like I could, I kind of spaced them out, did like an offset with Tylenol extra strength, and then eventually pared it down to 1 every 6 hours, and then spaced that out as much as I could. Yesterday I felt like I had a good handle on the pain, so as I mentioned, I took one last night to help me just kind of sleep and get me through the night and feel comfortable. and I haven't taken any today. Just Tylenol extra strength. I've only done like 2 or 3 doses of that, I believe, so far today. So pain is 100% manageable. I don't know if the Exparol is still in my system. It's an injection that he does as he's like closing up, and it kind of numbs the abdomen area. With this far out from surgery, I don't think that it is, and I don't think I have, from what I believe, anesthesia is in your system for a while, but it's going to be like a trace amount of it. It's not going to be like, surgery day or anything. You release it more and more every day. So it's manageable. I don't feel awesome, but I feel a shit ton better than I actually expected. And again, it's day 4, and I'm going back to telework tomorrow. I actually thought about it last night to start back to work today, but after I woke up with a headache this morning, I decided I'll give myself a day. I'll make sure I'm good without narcotics, and then tomorrow I'll be back to work as planned. To reiterate, it's telework. I will be working from my laptop, literally in my lap here in this recliner. My boss is amazing and is understanding, and when I told him about this months and months ago, I had let him know that I don't know when I'll be back, because we are in the office every Tuesday, and it's about a 50-minute drive for me, where my office is. So that distance, obviously I'm not driving while on narcotics, but I'm already off of narcotics, but I don't know when I will be mobile enough for it to make sense for me to exhaust myself to come into the office, and kind of run that risk of getting an hour away almost, and then being too exhausted to come home or something. I don't know. We're gonna cross that bridge when we get there. He's awesome. I told him to anticipate me missing like 2 or 3 Tuesdays, so 2 to 3 weeks of not being in the office, and we'll just kind of cross that bridge when we get there. I've been keeping him informed, of course, and my family's been great. My dad's back helping. I had a neighbor, friend, not neighbor, but happens to be a neighbor, but my friend Melissa was amazing. Her and her son came by and just did some light cleaning for me downstairs. This was maybe day 3 post-op, and I've been a full-time job with Adam. He's just been here like literally in the bed next to me, and I was feeling lonely one night, and he laid like at the foot of the bed so we could like hold hands and he could sleep next to me. So he was feeling a little stressed because like dishes were piling up, even though we've had like meal trains come through, and it's life. We've got a house and kids and all that, so, and dogs, so there's dog hair everywhere, I'm sure, downstairs. So he was taking a nap during the day, and I was up, and I had texted her, and her and her son came over and were lovely and just did a quick, dishes and vacuum, and nice little surprise for him, so that it was just one less thing he had to worry about. And I think all of my psycho planning beforehand, well, I know it has come in handy, but I think that he appreciates it now, because when I told him, I'm setting up a meal train, or, a friend of mine offered to set up a meal train, so like that'll be taken care of, and I've got like play dates planned and sleepovers planned and all these things for like the early days of my recovery, because I didn't want to overwhelm him. Like, he can absolutely handle any and everything. He's a friggin' Marine, so like his ability to juggle multiple things is wonderful. And he doesn't particularly get stressed. Like, I can definitely get stressed if there's like too many balls in the air at one time. But he's great at handling all of those things. But if you can get help. Like, it's a no-brainer. So it has been very nice to have literally dinners delivered to our house. Like, it's been so helpful, and less things for him to have to worry about, and me obviously not being able to do those things yet. I have a follow-up appointment on Thursday. I will see if my drains get taken out then. I can't recall if I had mentioned I think I mentioned I didn't have any lipo, but the drains, because I didn't get lipo, will probably be taken out sooner, because I'll have less fluid that will need to drain. So we'll see what happens on Thursday. We've been draining those and recording that output, obviously. Yeah, I'm literally binging on Netflix. Today I was awake all day. I feel like probably today was the first day that I didn't like nap throughout the day on and off. Probably due to the fact that I have not been on narcotics. So yeah, feeling good. Not gonna let that trick me into doing too much too fast, because that's the kind of person that I am. I don't like to sit here, and I don't want, you know, I want to get up and do stuff, but I'm gonna be smart about it and not push myself, because I'm gonna make it worse. And why am I gonna ruin a good thing if I'm feeling pretty fucking good, all things considered? Deep breaths. So yes, that is my update. I'm apologize for any rambling. I didn't really plan on doing one, but like I said, a lot of people have reached out today, and I've kind of wanted to make sure that I'm okay, and had mentioned, like, we haven't heard from you in a couple of days. Just want to make sure you're all right. Again, everything's good. I just haven't had many changes to update you guys on. But yeah, everything's good. I'm all good, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed with my rate of recovery so far, and I will keep you guys posted. Thanks. Have a good one.